I don't know about you, but I'm getting seriously tired of seeing videos and blog posts that were clearly written by AI start showing the same annoying structure. I've seen it so much lately, I can spot it a mile away. The structure seems the same, and the writing has the same feel about it, but it doesn't sound like a real person actually wrote it. I get that using tools like Chat G.P.T can be a huge time saver, and I'm not saying don't use AI. I use it myself all the time to help create my scripts. But when someone is too lazy to give it proper instructions and just copies and pastes whatever comes out, it really shows and it turns people off. The truth is, AI can be a great assistant, but it needs direction. Without a proper prompt, it repeats the same structures and patterns it was trained on. It's easy to spot, and once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. That's what this video is about. I'm going to walk you through the 3 biggest giveaways that the script was written by AI, and if you'll use AI to help you create digital products or YouTube videos like I do, then I'll also show you how to avoid these obvious red flags by improving your prompts and doing a bit of editing afterwards. Hey guys, Henry here from Product Creation Formula. Here at Product Creation Formula, we love to give you tips and tricks to be able to help you create your products quickly and easily. Along with that, we do product reviews as well as tips on how to make money online. If that sounds interesting to you, how about you smash the like button, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Okay guys, let's go check it out. Number 1, em dashes. This is one of the first and most obvious clues that a script was written by AI. If you see em dashes showing up everywhere in the middle of sentences like in blog posts or written documents, there's a good chance an AI like Chat G.P.T wrote it. Em dashes are those long horizontal lines used to insert extra thoughts or emphasis. The problem is, most people don't use them when writing scripts for YouTube, and we definitely don't use them in natural speech. In videos, you obviously can't see an em dash, but you can hear the effect it has. When you use a TTS Open AI voiceover tool to read a script that includes em dashes, it often messes up the pacing. Instead of reading it with a natural pause or break, the voiceover might run the words together like a hyphen or give it a strange tone. It throws off the rhythm of the sentence, and your audience picks up on that. It just sounds weird. What's really happening is that AI tools are trained on a mix of formal and informal writing, and em dashes are common in books, articles, and blog posts. So when you don't tell it otherwise, it assumes em dashes are acceptable everywhere. I started noticing this in my own early scripts. I'd ask Chat G.P.T to write something for me, and at first it looked fine. But when it was read out loud by an AI, it felt awkward. Then I noticed em dashes in almost every paragraph. That's when I made the decision to update my prompts. Now, when I use AI to help me write a script, I make sure to include this in the prompt. Do not use em dashes. Use commas or periods instead. It's a small adjustment, but it has a big impact. By getting rid of em dashes and replacing them with commas or breaking the sentence into 2 shorter ones, your script sounds more natural. And most importantly, it doesn't scream, "This was written by a robot." Number 2, the "it's not X, it's Y" structure. This one is so overused, it's almost become a joke. You know, the format is not about doing more, it's about doing less better. Or, it's not just a tool, it's a revolution. It shows up in tons of AI-written scripts, blog posts, and sales pages because it was trained on copywriting examples that use that pattern to sound clever or deep. But the problem is, once you begin to see it a few times, you'll notice it everywhere. It becomes obvious. To me, it begins to grate on my nerves and I lose interest very quickly. It also feels unnatural because most people don't speak like that in real conversations. I've caught this pattern slipping into my own scripts before I learned how to prompt better. I'd ask Chat G.P.T to write a script or a hook, and 9 times out of 10, it would throw in something like, "It's not just about creating products, it's about building a legacy." That kind of sentence might sound fancy on the surface, but it's not helping anyone understand what you're actually trying to say. Now, when I write my prompts, I include a clear instruction that says, don't use cliche sentence structures like, "It's not X, it's Y," or vague metaphors. Stick to clear, direct statements. That tells the AI to get to the point instead of trying to sound poetic. If you do the same thing, you'll notice that the quality of your script or ebook improves a lot. It sounds more human, and it's easier for your audience to follow. Number 3, the overuse of purple prose. Purple prose is one of the worst habits AI writing tools fall into, especially when they're not given enough direction. Purple prose is when the writing is way too flowery, dramatic or fancy without actually saying anything meaningful. It's filled with fluff and buzzwords that sound nice but don't offer real value. Let me give you an example. You might see something like, "Unlock the unparalleled potential of this revolutionary digital transformation system designed to elevate your entrepreneurial journey." That's the kind of sentence you'll see in AI, written sales pages or blog posts when the writer hasn't taken the time to clean it up. It sounds big and important, but if you stop and think about it, what does that even mean? Nothing. I've seen purple prose all over the place. Videos, ebooks, blog posts, you name it. It's easy to spot because it doesn't feel like a real person wrote it. People don't speak in over-the-top, fluffy language unless they're reading from a script they didn't write. And most of the time, that script came straight from Chat G.P.T with no edits. As I said before, the reason AI does this is because it was trained on professional writing samples, marketing content, and sales copy. That type of content often uses exaggerated language to try to make things sound exciting, but if you copy it straight into a script or post without cleaning it up, it ends up sounding fake. That's why I always tell the AI what not to do in my prompts. I write something like, "Avoid using purple prose or overly dramatic language. Write in a clear, natural and casual tone." Just by adding that one sentence, the AI stops trying to sound impressive and starts writing something that actually makes sense. If you're not sure whether your script includes purple prose, read it out loud. If a sentence sounds like it belongs in a sales pitch instead of a conversation, cut it. If it sounds like it's trying too hard to sound smart, replace it with something simple and real. Your audience will appreciate that you're being direct with them instead of trying to impress them with big words that don't say anything. Now that we've gone over the 3 biggest signs of lazy AI writing, M-dashes, cliche sentence structures, and purple prose, the big question is, how do you avoid them? It all comes down to your prompt. Don't just tell ChatGPT to write a video script about creating an ebook. That's too vague, and it leaves the AI to fill in the gaps with all the bad habits it's learned from its training data. Instead, you need to create a proper template for your prompts. That means telling it what to write about, what tone to use, and what to avoid. A good prompt should include things like, write in a casual, natural voice, avoid using M-dashes, don't use purple prose or overly dramatic language. Avoid cliche sentence structures like, it's not X, it's Y. Don't use metaphors. Use full stops at the end of each sentence. Write it like you're explaining it to a friend. I will leave a sample of one of my prompts down in the description box below. When you include these kinds of instructions, the AI gives you a much cleaner first draft. And once you've got that, all you need to do is go through it, fix anything that still sounds off, and make sure it matches your voice. If you're going to use AI in your video script or your product creation process, which you should because it's a powerful tool, just make sure you don't let it do all the work for you. Don't be lazy with your prompts, and don't skip the editing step. That little bit of extra effort will set you apart from the flood of creators who are publishing sloppy, generic content that all sounds the same. Once you see the signs, you'll know instantly if a script was written by AI. But if you take the time to guide the AI properly, your content still sound authentic, helpful, and totally unique to you. If you got some value out of this video, how about you smash the like button, as well as subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Hey, while you're at it, why not share? And also leave a comment down below and let me know if you've ever seen a piece of AI written content that felt totally fake and what gave it away. Just so you know, on the top left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a video that I believe you might like. Below that is a video YouTube thinks you might like. And if you look on the right side of the screen, you'll see an image of my head. Now, if you click on that, you'll be able to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.